back to the channel. We have obviously not uploaded in a while, but today we are test driving this new Defender 110 V8, me, Richard and Rory, and we're going to do a little review on it, see how it is. So this is it, the new 5 litre supercharged V8 Defender, the fastest one they've ever produced. 625 Newton meters of torque, what is it, 118 brake horsepower, and the 110 does 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds, the 90 in 5.2 seconds. Gonna go out and a wee test. What are your thoughts so far, Richard?
Cool car, £100,000. Not so sure. I'd have the SVR, but these two Landover knocks would have obviously the actual Defender.
It is nice though. Right, so we're gonna jump in the car, go and do a little testing, a little bit of filming, and see how she suffices. Just on our way to Strathern Engineering just now to go and show some of the workshop boys there. But
initial thoughts, very cool. I'd say not as quick as you expect it to be. I reckon SVR is quicker.
I think the good thing that Land Rover have done with this is they've managed to keep some of the originals. They've still got the exposed paint on the inside and this exposed metal.
Yeah. The
floors, you can just take out the carpets and you can wipe them down, so it's all plastic inside here. You can almost pressure wash that for sure if you're a farmer. Nice Alcantara screen, that's spec'd up as well. It's an extra 140 to get an 11.5 inch screen rather than a 10.5. I have to say, very impressed with the matte face up display, whatever this is. For an 100 grand car, not being able to have fancy leather seats or bucket seats in it is a bit pathetic. Wireless charger here, it's filled with USB points everywhere. USB point. Rory's in the back. What was it like?
Loads and loads of legroom.
I don't have to. Just arrived at Strathern Engineering. Plan is we'll go out, we'll just sort of drive a wee bit, take you through the spec of it, see what you can change, what you can't change, and get some videos of the car. But it is very cool, looks very nice, sounds very nice, and drives very well. So now. We're very lucky to have been given this car to test drive. We don't own it. We'd love to have one, but you can't get them until next year, really. Jenny from Pentland Land Rover in Perth has been very good at helping us get this and allowing us to test drive it, which is nice of her. This is the Carpathian edition of the Defender V8. So with that, I believe you get these side steps, which are the counting pack. You get blue, whatever colour that is, calipers, and you get this special paint colour, so it's Carpathian black or Carpathian grey, whatever it is.
Really cool driving position, nice big bonnet. You've got the camera, or you can flick it to the normal one. The camera takes a bit of getting used to, just to understand it. This is really smart here. You can take that off the cup holders or hide them away. Plenty of storage space down there. Fridge in here as usual, all the buttons to flick through the different modes as well. This obviously got the heads up display, which you can just see there, obviously flashing away. Right, so we're now on the quarry and we're doing some testing of
both the Land Rovers. It's not our car, so we don't want to do anything too spectacular with it, but we've got some quite open ground down here to do some slow stuff with. But all in all very impressed with it. We've got the trusty old proper Defender right there up against our new flashy Defender.
Through the river, let's test the wading function on it.
Now these have got a stupid wading depth as well. I think they're bigger than the current Defender. Things like 1.2 meters they can wade.
Here we go, let's try a traverse.
Very nice.
Right, 30-degree slope. This is what we call the failed hill climb in the quarry. You can see how far we got up before. Let's see if we can go a bit further. You'll see the angle coming up on the top of the screen here as well. So that's a fail. There are 33 degrees this time. You can just see it, 33 degrees. Back into reverse. So this is what we currently do with the TDCIs and the CD5s that we have. But that's when you're completely off the brake, so I've got it a wee bit. You can see it reacts itself. But the control is very impressive coming down the hill when it's in low box, hill descent assistance. And that was 33 degrees, so a wee bit higher. Obviously that's me just trickling over an idle, not too much res at all. Decent note, very decent, very fun. A lot easier than mucking around with the manual. That's at the front. How do you switch it?
This car's got 300 miles in it, I think, or 250 miles in it. Not been driven at all. It drives like a brand new car, as it should, and it does drive just like a Range Rover, I'd say, just as comfy. We took up the hill up here and it's quite bumpy coming up and handled it very well. So I suppose the whole idea behind these cars is to be a proper Chelsea tractor. The annoying thing is you can't spec anything inside. So as we said before, seats are standard, you can't change them. There's no bucket seats, it's just this cloth, which you can see getting very dirty very easily, but you've also got leather headlighting, and you can spec things like leather hand gear stick, which is, I think, is a bit bizarre. You can't do the seats. Same with the Alcantara headliner, there's no Alcantara headlining. On the outside, I'm slightly disappointed that all this stuff is plastic. It'd be quite cool if that was actually metal check plate. That's all plastic. It's all a bit plasticky, which is slightly disappointing, but it still looks very, very cool, and I have to say, it does look like a proper Chelsea tractor. It's not your old school sort of Defender, but I think it does look the part. That comes down and goes completely. So you can actually sleep in that very easily.
Yeah, it'd be good for camping.
Very good for camping.
This, I'm not sure I have a dog guard.
Yeah, dog guard takes a plus. I'm not sure what these things are, but they look like air units, air reconditioning units or something. You've got a separate gauge here for dogs at the back if you need it. Lots of tie down space.
That is good, that.
Yeah. Side steps are extra, which are a bit annoying actually. They kind of get in the way, I'd say.
Yeah. Probably coat hangers as well.
Oh, it's coming. Our toolbar, electronic deployed. So Rory just bought or ordered one of these from factory, not the V8 version. He's ordered a commercial. It's a 110 or 90, 90, which is waiting on delivery, and he's spec'd up himself, which is quite cool. It's quite nice for him to be able to see one that he should have bought, the V8. What have you ordered?
It's the 90 commercial. It's the only one engine in that. So.
He's getting rid of his old trusty 110, which he's doing up at the moment to sell. Right, that is our fully comprehensive review over. Very amateur review, but we had fun in the car today.
I had a lot of fun, burnt a half tank of fuel from doing, what, 70 miles or something?
That is one thing, it does about, we had it like 15 miles per gallon, it does about 19 miles per gallon on a piece of paper, I think. Which is awful.
It's never the same thing, is it? So, all in all, would you spend £100,000 in this car, Charlie?
Probably not, actually.
Yeah,
I love Defenders and I would do it.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very cool car, so thank you very much for letting us borrow it today.
It's definitely made me think about getting a new one, but not a V8, just a normal one. I think that would be an option. But V8 one's been fun for the day. Thank you again to Pentland. Jenny has been a gem. Let's see what else she pulls in for us. Hopefully an F-Type Jaguar.
Another test drive soon.
Depending if this doesn't need a load of money spent in it.
Borrow a car.
Right, we're going to take it back to her.
Please like, comment and subscribe. Keep up to date with all the channel updates.